This is me. You wouldn't kindle living. You can live for me. Yeah. Hello. Hi. Hello. Yeah, you okay? You okay? Hello, everybody. Ekaleo. 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 How are you? How are you? Naija. Far we are not finished. God is helping us. Yes, eba mi pe gbogbo wa o. Ekale, good evening, good afternoon. How are you all? Yes, tonight's show is about security in Nigeria. Let's get straight to the point. How are you? Shede, go and get yourself a cup of tea. We're not going to stay too long because, there is work tomorrow. And I think I want to really, really keep all our shows as, short as possible. Quickly. Please, can you help us to share this program? It's about security in Nigeria. Yes, there is so much kidnapping. Kidnapping in Nigeria is now becoming an epidemic. You know, when something is epidemic, it's becoming a big deal. You understand? Something that we need to shout out to the government for them to please look into this for us. Let me share the program so that, please, if you are a Nigerian and you believe in this is the way we can all, reach out to the government to do something about security in Nigeria. We that we are abroad, we are scared of coming home. I'm not one of those that will come online to be shouting about security if I am not, convinced about it. But this is a thing of every day we are seeing people that are being kidnapped and they are coming out to testify, those ones that paid their ransom and those ones, that have been unable to pay ransom and their people are still there. And that is why we need to come out as Nigerians to work together and tell the government to do something about Nigeria, especially Abuja. Abuja is becoming a no-no place for people to go. They are going into houses. Look at that young girl, the family that was abducted, a whole family. One of the daughters that they that girl, only first class ni only jade from the university. So let me quickly share, please. We all of us, the only thing we can help ourselves with is not by all of us going to sit in places where we are. What we need is security in Nigeria. And we need to keep telling them. If all of us stand up to tell the government, they will have something to do. Especially when it comes, Abuja is becoming a no-go area for people. If you are in Abuja, please be careful of where you go. Be careful because they are even coming to the houses to Gbewan, because that's what we don't even know how to go about that one. When in your house, you are not even safe again. So where can you be safe? You understand? It's for people, especially those that are coming from abroad, that you are going to Abuja. Be careful, please. Abuja is safe. Nigeria is safe. For now, it's true. For now, we are not joking about it. People have been saying it. And we have, people testifying to it online. Crying out with their faces out. It's not that we want to judge you. We pay, look, they paid ransom and all that. So please be careful where you go in Abuja. I'm just sharing, Now let's go straight to the point. Or Abuja or Nigeria. That is why I wrote it out there that please, Nigerian government, maybe we'll have to call President Tinubu to please kí wọ́n ṣàánú àwọn Nigerians. It's becoming an epidemic. Wọ́n jí àwọn èèyàn gbé day in, day out, especially ní Abuja. Do we say the government should declare a state of emergency for that state, for Abuja? We know where Abuja is. You're welcome, Mairo Maman. We know where Abuja is our capital, the capital of Nigeria. You understand? So, federal capital, and that is where all businesses are. Government businesses are there. People are being kidnapped every day. Today, we saw, like I said, they abducted a whole family of 10 with the children. They left the father to go and look for money. Wọ́n ti pa ọmọ kan kí bàbá tó gbowó gbédé. So, ọmọ tó pa happens to be the only child tó jẹ́ kó tún mọ̀wé jù ní family wọn to graduate with first class. How many lives like that have been wasted in our country? And these people doing this thing they are mostly wearing army uniform. Wọ́n wọ camouflage uniform army tí wọ́n fi lọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ ẹbí. So who do we know that they are? You can't tell who is a real army officer. Now, look at this today now. See what happened again today. All our glasses are here. Let me, so that me reading glasses, me wa mukon lo yen ni. Look at Nigerians. Àwọn ọmọ Nigeria re o. Ẹ wò wọ́n. Wọ́n ti ṣe tukọ àwọn ilé ni. Wọ́n tún showcase wọn. Nigerians, please, let's stand up. Let's call our government to declare a state of emergency and look into this and see what they can do. These are your Nigerians on the floor crying for help. Àwọn ọmọ Nigeria. Ṣé tẹ́rù máa bàbá ká tó wá sí Nigeria ni? Nígbà tí government wọ̀ bá tọ́wọ́ wọn bá ti bọ́ tọ̀hún rí nǹkan ṣe. Look at your Nigerians. Àwọn náà ń sunkún náà ń bẹ̀ yìí. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, sir, I know your wife came online to say that it's prayer we need because the other children were, released. Àwọn ọmọ ẹlọ́mọ nínú igbó. And then you will see the kidnappers having something to cover their faces and wearing army uniform and announcing that they will deal with people. This is just today's own. This is just today's own. The wife of the president came out to say that your prayers really worked. That the remaining of those family that were abducted, that were kidnapped, were released after the father had paid some ransom or people gathered around them to pay ransom. And then one of the children have been killed. Wọ́n ti pa ọmọ kan nínú ọmọ ológo. Ìyàwó president wa, we appreciate her for coming out as a mother. But ma, coming out to say your prayers really helped, we should continue to pray. Prayer without action is nullified by God himself. Lè má gbàdúrà, kẹ́ má fi action kankan sí. Declare state of emergency for Abuja. This is one of it. Another numerous is not the only one. Numerous. This is another one today. One in uniform. Look at what it says. Terrorists in military uniforms abduct 13 fresh attack on Katsina community. Katsina community. You might be saying it's all in the notes, but at the end of the day, oh my yabo wa oni orun yabo ni kò ṣe orun bìkan. If care is not taken, it's going to come to the south. They are coming gradually. You know, Ibadan road, or kilo man pe road yẹn that we all travel. If you are a traveler, if you're conversant with Nigeria road, or Kinikon road, or Benin road, or Benin road, what you shall kidnap wọn ní jẹta tún nìyẹn. So it's not that, it's only, and this is the way they dress up. This is the way our army officers dress up in Nigeria. This is the way our soldiers dress up. They dress up so you don't know who they are. This is fresh attack in Katsina. We are talking of Abuja. This is Katsina again. It's happening in Kogi, Akure, and so on. Can you imagine? Ola. You're welcome, mommy me. Shewa, okay. So it's happening again in Akure, Kogi. You can imagine. So it's already spreading to the south. If we all keep quiet and all we do is just rubbish on social media, but all figures, please shout out. Nigerian government could declare state of emergency in most of these states so that they can capture those that are really, really doing it. You are welcome, Auntie me. You're welcome, man. Ola. Look at it. Terrorists in military uniform abduct 13 during fresh attack again in the community in Katsina. And that is not the only one. Every minute. So it's now becoming a business. It's becoming a business because they are getting the ransom. Why are we having this issue? Is it not because of poverty? Is it not because of poverty? People are hungry. Even young graduates cannot get jobs. Like I say, I've got a friend that her nieces finished 2 years ago. No fi ran ọmọ lọ sí school. No fi ran ọmọ lọ university. After university, wọ́n ríṣẹ́ for 2 years. Tí àwọn yẹn bá lọ join bandits ńkọ́. Nǹkan tó ń lead àwọn ọmọ kékèké yẹn sí gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ rí wọn sí nìyẹn. Ohun tó ń lead wọn sórí social media, tó ń di miscreants lórí social media nìyẹn. Go to TikTok. Our youths are there from morning till night 24/7 looking for gifts. Because they can't get any job out there. They got to create a job for themselves. And that is why you see them on social media 24/7 having nothing else to talk about except sex, except trash, except because one need commit of my shall I blame money? I blame government of one enabling environment for our youth to make it in life. Ewo. Kidnapping has now become a business. If a whole family, the military, imagine. Look at this now. A man and a wife plan their own kidnapping. Plan their own kidnap so that people will contribute money for them. Sorry, excuse me. Look at this now. Because they have now seen that it's becoming a business. They have seen that people, are paying ransom and even coming to beg. Nobody tells. In fact, statistics says that a lot of people do not go and report kidnapping again in Nigeria. The majority of people do not go. The unreported incidents are more than what the government can even think about. Because they are not safe if they report to the government, to the law enforcement. They are not safe. So it's better for them to just keep quiet and go and sell their properties to pay for ransom. I heard somebody sold his house and it's not even up to anything. The house that he just moved into with his wife. Wọ́n dẹ̀ pa ìyàwó at the end of the day. Ó lọ ta ilé yẹn, ilé tó ṣe move sí ní Nigeria. Kéèyàn kọ́lé, ó move from one place to another. Pé mo ti kọ́lé sí village mi o. Ó ta ilé yẹn ò mọ́. So most people do not report because the government, the law enforcement agency has nothing, no way to protect these victims. At the end of the day, wọ́n máa ń pa wọ́n dànù ni. So they will rather keep quiet and look for money whichever way. You can imagine a civil servant that just built a house, maybe a bungalow, to move to his own state. I have a bungalow, fence, and they kidnap such a person. I ask for 30 million. Where would that? Maybe that house, if he sells the house, look for 10 million. Where will he get money? And then he reports to you, the police station. There is nothing you can do. You just tell him, we will do it. Come and victim. At the end of the day, they will even say, why did you go and report to the police? Because the informants in police station too would have informed the kidnappers. Because they're working hand in hand. At the end of the day. Now, Ewu family, Ọkọ àti ìyàwó, they now plan their own kidnap to get money. Let me read this one. Oh, loud. Warning. Self-kidnapping is punishable under our law. Police spokesperson said because after Totigipe, yes, these people kidnapped themselves. Láti lè gbowó. The Nigerian police force has warned against the recent disturbing trend of self-kidnapping, which is punishable offense under the law, and cautioned the public against engaging in such activities, as there are legal consequences associated with this criminal act. This is following observed incidents of self-kidnapping in various locations, with suspects apprehended in Lagos and Abuja. So I want Èkó. Look at the danger in this now. You have planned it yourself because you want to get money from your family. Joya Yojo say Nigeria will never happen to us. We have to start, because if our old first lady will say, thank you for your prayers really work, you need to continue to pray. And prayer without work, Ọlọ́run ní òkú ni. Àdúrà láìsí iṣẹ́ òkú ni. It's not about prayer alone. Of course, we'll leave ourselves to God because we cannot do it alone. But a whole president's wife coming to say prayer, it's not about prayer, ma. I know you're a Christian, ma. But put in strategies to curb this kidnapping. Let Oga at the top, that's our president, let him, look for strategies to curb this. It's becoming an epidemic. A statement released by ACP Olumuyiwa Adejobi today, January 23rd, says that in Lagos, a couple was arrested for alleged self-kidnapping scheme aimed at obtaining a 5 million ransom recently. The husband, Deborah David Jabifa, a 53-year-old technician, and the wife, Regina, 48-year-old messenger and bone setter, were apprehended after a family member reported that purported kidnapping. Adejobi said the couple confessed to planning the self-kidnapping to raise 3 million to purchase a property in Badagry. And when they sell a property, so our plan to call kidnap. I know this is not the first time, but people go into this business because you can imagine if they are, you know the danger in this. If they have been lucky to have gotten this money from the family members, because I won't plan pay, àwọn ọmọ ń ṣe wọ́n jí bàbá wọn gbé láti gba owó àti kàyẹrí. This one, if they had been lucky to have gotten money out of this business of self-kidnapping, and they, realize such an amount of about 5 million, the next thing is to look further. They now look further and make it a business. Because, look, it's just common sense. I do a business now and I get so much money without much ado, without much investment. All I want to do is go into that business again. So if they have been lucky and they got away with this, they will become professional kidnappers. Like that guy in prison, what's his name again? He's still there. He's there. What's that guy's name that kidnaps and takes dollars, that was apprehended about 4 years ago? What is that guy's name? Ayo Jones. You know that guy that was arrested, is in custody, I think is in Kirikiri. What's his name again? Evans. Thank you, Ayo Jones. Evans. The moment that they have not been able to do anything to that guy, he's still in prison. They are going to court one day or the other. He is suing the police. You can imagine suing the police because of what? Because of what? The fully judgment in coup. See Lagos State, tó bá ti jókòó tó ti sọ pé ẹni tó bá ti mú kó gbé èèyàn, ó jí èèyàn gbé láti gba owó, or Nigerian law. Once you are caught, the next thing is bosa. Then they will know that kidnapping is not a child's play. It's like, I want to travel abroad. You know that there are in some countries, you don't go with drugs. You know that. You know that once you are caught, you are dead. Like Saudi and all those places. If you go with drugs, there is no two ways. Wọ́n máa gbé, wọ́n máa pa ẹni, wọ́n máa yẹgi fún ẹni, wọ́n máa pa ẹ̀dánù ni. Ìwọ náà ò ní try yẹ. You won't even venture into it at all. Because they know it's death sentence. But because of that, you will see people will not go to such places. They will go to places that they will try. In case they catch them, they will just go to prison for 2 years, 3 years. They won't go for the one that they will pow them. Do you understand? So if there is a law in Nigeria that states that once you are caught, come straight away, you will see that they will run away from it. But because there is no law, I don't know if, because there was a time they said they were, proposing that the legislators were doing, proposing such law. I don't know what happened to the law. Now, these people are going into the business. Not only them. So, what it is of wants to pay, look, we are not saying you shouldn't go. Nigerians, if you go into it, you are going for it. But unfortunately, how long? Because every day, every day, look at another one, to a music promoter, Nigerian music promoter, Danny Boy, laments as terrorists demand 40 million naira to free 5 abducted brothers. How many have I read now? Just for today alone. Just for today alone. This is a music promoter. This is his face. He has not hidden his face. So that you won't say, you people are lying. Music promoter in Nigeria says Nigerian music promoter Danny Boy laments as terrorists demand 40 million naira to free 5 abducted brothers. Brothers want to call one, just like that family that were abducted. One co family, one co one. Where did it happen? Music promoter Danny Boy laments as terrorists demand 40 million to free 5 abducted brothers. 40 million naira. I think he just wrote it on his page. 40 million naira to release the 5 of them, or else they will kill them. Where do we get this kind of money? I'm finished. Help. Oh. So this one is just lamenting out. I don't know where this happened. But, this is because it's somebody they know. People are saying it might be true. We don't know where this is coming from. But it's from Sahara Reporter. But people are saying Sahara Reporter can lie. But I don't know. Anyway, our Nigerian army got involved in this one. And they rescued some people. 4 kidnapped victims rescued as Nigerian soldiers raid terrorist hideouts in Kebbi, Lele. So, one already there. They helped those people out. At least one rescue one. So, for this, I'm just calling on Nigerian government. We know you're trying your best to ensure that Nigeria is safe for people. This is not a good sign for investors to come into the country. Because no matter what, you don't want to go to a country where you are not secured. Where you are, your life is not secured. So you're going to be losing investors coming into your country. Tourists, they are investors too. At least they are contributing to your economy. They are not coming to such countries. Then people like us that want to come home and invest. How do we do that when we know the country is not enabling for us in any way? Security-wise, no lights, because we are going to be buying generator and ekpo. So a lot of things needs to be done. But sir, President Tinubu, Daddy wa, Baba wa, you are a Yoruba man. This is not about tribe. No. It's about security, protection of lives and property of all the people that you're governing over. Presidents of Nigeria. Nigerians are crying, Nigeria is not safe. Daddy, maybe because you are safe. But we pray that they won't go and carry Omoti, because we know they are protected. Your children, your grandchildren are protected. But sir, I pray that it won't get to a point where all these terrorists will be able to go into the Aso Rock itself, because it's becoming an epidemic. Please, sir, help us out. Nigerians are crying for help. Citizens are crying for help. How do they get money to pay these ransoms? All these people do not ask for small money. They're asking for 20 million, 30 million, 40 million. Where do we get such money from? Hey, Joe, please, let's look into our security system. At least we saw one soldier man that was able to come and confront Lagos State governor because that one said, don't take one way. And he was boasting that, yes, they are facing terrorists. Where is that man now? That Akure man, Abikilo Uko Lutotiwa. Daddy, please, sir, they need you there now. Go and face the terrorists. And please, Nigerians are crying for help. Thank you. That is that. Secondly, we know Dele Alake. Dele Alake is, sorry, let me get it out so that I don't mix it up. It's still about what? About security in Nigeria. I talked about illegal mining, didn't I? About 4 or 5 days ago. Illegal mining, that these people are coming into communities to displace people from their lands because they have seen mineral resources there. We saw very dark man going into one of these places, and I showed us where we could see mineral resources even on the floor, on the ground, in the soil. We could see it live and direct. There are some people that are, eating out of this, and they are Nigerian citizens. They are bringing in outsiders to do illegal mining in our countries. What it does, they displace people from their lands, they maim, they kill. We could see that children, mothers, vulnerable children were displaced from Benue, from Kogi, from Benue. We saw them live and direct from Jos. These people are farmers. Farmers. All these people, we don't plant much we don't do much farming in Lagos. In most of our south place like that, we don't really, in the south, we don't really do. It's from the north they bring all these foods. They totally destroy their farms, their farmlands. Yes, sir, Victor, God bless you, sir. They totally destroy their farmlands. What do we get? A bimak power, a bilong pamonomonoku, all of my Nigerian school. That is why cost of living will continually go high. Because we're not looking deeply into the causes of all these things. One of it is these people that are being displaced from their working place. Farmers. Predominantly, they are farmers. That is what they do. They provide food for the country. Now, Dele Alake has spoken out. He said he has been receiving threats to life, because he spoke out. I said it the other time, all the people that are into illegal mining are the people at the top. They are the people that they know the truth about this illegal mining. They know about the activities. Are they not the same people that went to Ibadan and put explosive in their homes? Who are those people? Would you say how was the governor able to conclude immediately? When the preliminary investigation shows that. But I tell you, because he knows himself that these are illegal miners that live in that state, and they rent houses within the community, and they are bringing in explosive into their homes. You can imagine how many lives were lost in Ibadan, how many days ago. How many properties were destroyed? Because of what? Illegal miners that lives in that place. Now, Dele Alake is a minister. Has come out. I'm not too sure if he's a minister. I've been receiving threats for saying powerful Nigerians are responsible for illegal mining, banditry, and terrorism. He said, because he said his own out. This is Dele Alake. We know him. He's an APC man. He's still working with them. You understand? But because he was courageous enough to say it out, that look, we know that illegal miners do not come into the country without the backing on some big politicians, some high rank traditional leaders, rulers, and community leaders. Because before they go and buy lands, it's people, they will contact the head of the village and all that. They know them. They know them. So because he has spoken out, he said his life is in danger. Minister, so he's a minister. He's a minister for solid minerals. That is his own area. He's a minister for solid minerals. So he had seen, they have done their own investigation to know that there are some people, a cartel. It's about those people that are in power, that are very powerful. They are into this illegal mining. What can he do? Can he do his own job? No. Minister for Solid Minerals, Dele Alake, says he has been receiving threats since he disclosed that powerful Nigerians are behind illegal mining and are those sponsoring banditry and kidnapping in the country. Ṣé wọ́n ti láhùn fún yín? Wọ́n ní gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ rí, wọ́n jíyàn gbé, wọ́n lọ ṣe illegal mining. Wọ́n ní kò sáwọn ẹlòmíì tó ń ṣe, àwọn alágbára tó wà lókè. These are powerful people. So this is a minister saying it out. And because he had said it out, his life is in what? Danger. But believe me, he is protected. His own family is protected because of his position in the country. You and I cannot come out boldly to say this. Okay? Because we are always afraid of our lives. Most Nigerians do not have freedom of speech. They cannot come out to tell the government, look, we know who these people are. Now, who are those? Olayinka Kehinde said the only solution to the country called Nigeria is that everybody should go on their own way. They called for Yoruba Nation. Like, you know, I'm not a Yoruba Nation person. But if people are saying, I don't know, my dear. Now, speaking in Ibadan, or your state on Monday, January 22, the minister said, I said it during my ministry budget defense at the National Assembly that powerful Nigerians are behind the banditry associated with illegal mining in the country. I said it openly. However, since I made the disclosure, I have been receiving threats, but we are undaunted because it has to be said. In any case, I was not saying anything new. Most people knew it. Most people have been saying it. I only gave it at an official stamp based on the intelligence report. There is a lot of connivance among the structure of the society, both the high, medium, and low. Is not an exclusive preserve of just the high up. God bless you, sir. So this is the minister himself saying, forget about the fact that it's only those people out there that are doing it. It includes even the villagers, the middle class. Those are the ones that they will contact. We want to buy land. We want to use this your land. These are people that will go and tell them, those ones up there, that look, come to my village. You go see plenty mineral oil. You go see something. We get something there. And then They, instead of using the government to go and do the real thing, they will use all these people. They have raw gold. They take it out. They are selling raw gold in the notes. They are seeing it in their lands. They are not using it for the citizens. It's the connivance of the high, medium, and low people. The way Nigeria is made, the way God has blessed us with natural mineral resources, Nigerians are not supposed to be hungry, never. We are blessed with natural resources. Where is our oil today? Even with Dangote's refinery working, has anything worked for us? From February, they said they are going to hike the cost of oil again. Fuel, petroleum products is going up again. Where are we going in Nigeria? So illegal mining is being perpetrated by those in power. Those ones that has all it takes. And that is why the government is not doing anything about it. Yes, we'll call you again, sir. President Tinubu. You said you were not begged to come and... you said you begged us to vote you in because you have something to give to the country. Sir, you have a lot of work to do, sir. God is helping you already and God will continue to help you. But with God on your side, sir, you too, you need to do something. Who are the illegal miners? Why are they not being brought to book? Who are they? Are they powerful than your government? Because these are the people they are using to terrorize your people that you are governing on. Àwọn tẹ́yìn dé dúró lé lórí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìjọba. Àwọn people yìí ń lo àwọn èèyàn láti lè wọ́n terrorize wọn, wọ́n gba properties wọn, wọ́n gba ilẹ̀ wọn. Wọ́n gba ilẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ wọn, wọ́n lé wọn sínú igbó. Daddy, you have a lot of job to do. It's our country. We shouldn't be displaced. Why are you allowing outsiders to come and take over your country? You guys that are doing it, you think you're making money out of it now? They are displacing you forever when it comes to time. You'll be forever displaced. Power, Nigeria. Because they are gradually taking it off from you. You think you're benefiting from it now because you're planning with them and getting your own share. At the end of the day, they will take it away from you totally. You're bringing Chinese to your country to do this business. You are bringing Fulanis there to take over some of some part of the north because you want money. It's just a matter of time. Think about your own children. It's not about now. The future, what future holds for us. That is what we are talking about. I hope the government looks into this illegal mining, and because we can make money out of mining ourselves. Yes, we can. It's our natural resources that can, bless the citizens too. Why are we allowing people to come in and steal it from us? That's why we have a minister there. And he has cried out. If anything happens to Dele Alake, he has cried out to Nigerians. I hope we look into that. That's that for the illegal miners. Now, so the entertainment industry. Yes, Alhaji Ayinla kolinton has been sick for some time. Wọ́n ní bàbá wa Ayinla kolinton. Láti bí ọjọ́ mẹ́ta, he has been down, he has been in lawsuits. That they even said he couldn't talk, he couldn't, we know he's in his 70s. Yes, he's an old man. If you say, she wants to see that by now. Contemporary wọ́n gan ti kú now. Contemporary wọ́n ti kú now. Bàbá wa, Ayinde Barister. since Ayinla Barister ti kú ti pẹ́, àwọn náà wọ́n ti dàgbà. Baba is just over 70, and we all pray for long life. You understand? Baba has been sick, and people have been carrying rumor that he was dead, that he couldn't talk, is this, is that. Baba said, thank God though, I'm alive now. Baba is ill and happy, This is Baba speaking.
Lagos State.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n wò náà ni.
A ń dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín, a ń fi àsìkò yín, a fi ń fi nǹkan tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ò mọ̀, a fi ń fi hàn yín ní Lasut Hospital lábẹ́ aláṣẹ Adétòkunbọ̀ Fábànwò. Ọlọ́run nìkan ló lè gbà yán lẹ́ o. Àmọ́ wọ́n gbìyànjú fún mi torí mi bá ṣe mọ́ sí láyé mọ́, àmọ́ ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ wọn Alhaji General kolinton Ayinla, olórí gbogbo onífújì pátápátá.
Dáfàtà.
Èmi ni mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, gbogbo ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn wọ́n ti rò pé mo ti kú ni. But Lasut ọba ni wọ́n, mo gbàtẹ́wọ́ fún wọn. Lasut lábẹ́ bàbá wa Adétòkunbọ̀ Fábànwò, ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun o. Gbogbo ọmọ Lagos State.
Baba
is fine. A ń dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín, a ń fi àsìkò yín, a fi ń fi nǹkan tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ò mọ̀, a fi ń fi hàn yín.
Baba is fine now. We know Baba was sick. Wọ́n ó rẹ̀ wọ́n díẹ̀. Wọ́n ní kò sẹ́ńtì kò kí ń rẹ̀.
A fi ń fi hàn yín.
Ṣó ti yé yín?
Ní Lasut Hospital.
Baba àti gbọ́dá dìwà.
Lábẹ́ aláṣẹ Adétòkunbọ̀.
Yes. Baba ń sọ wípé kí a lè mọ̀ pé ara àwọn ti yá. A lot of people ti jáde, wọ́n ní Baba ti kú, wọ́n ní kolinton ti kú. But Baba ò kú o. Baba wà láyé, wọ́n wà láyé. And then you could hear his testimony about Lasut. Lasut is Lagos State Teaching Hospital, where he was admitted, and they said he was actually on life-saving machine. So you can imagine, we've got all it takes in Nigeria. We just need the expertise of our people. I pray that we don't lose them, because most of these are doctors. Young doctors are leaving Nigeria because of the state of the country. They are coming abroad to diaspora to look for something better to do. Yes, kò easy fáwọn náà láti fìlú yẹn sílẹ̀. But because there is no enabling environment for them to strive, that is why they are leaving the country. If all of them have left, who will have taken care of Baba? We will still be losing all our veterans that will look up to young and old, vulnerable ones. But we thank God. And that is why I will always say thank you, Lagos State government, because you're doing well when it comes to all this. But it's not enough. We'll hold you accountable for all our hospitals. Yes. We don't want a hospital where we'll have to pay for needles, injections. We don't want that kind of hospital. No. That is not we need basic amenities, which health is one of those, the primary one. Because when you have elderly people, healthy youths, healthy young ones, they grow old to be healthy. And those are the people that will contribute to the society economically. So we want a working hospitals. You are doing your best. My Governor Sanwo-Olu, thank you. We can see Lasut. Because Baba, we can see him in Lasut. Look at the hospital. Looks like America. That is what we want. Thank you. You're doing well. But we still want some of our hospitals, we see people still coming out to say that wọ́n ní káwọn máa lọ ra gloves, wọ́n ní káwọn máa lọ ra abẹ́rẹ́, wọ́n ní káwọn máa lọ ra, drip. They still have to pay their way to have a bed. If you don't know anybody, if you are not somebody like Ayinla kolinton, you might not be able to get into that place. That's not what we want. We want everything good for our nation. Baba, may God grant you long life and prosperity, long life with good health. We will pray for Baba Kolinton. There is something I want to talk about Baba Barister. For Barister's children, Ayinde Barister, kí Ọlọ́run bá mi tẹ́ bàbá sí afẹ́fẹ́ rere. There is something I've seen about Baba's legacy. Yes. We remember Baba died some years ago, but I don't think if it's up to 10 years, I'm not too sure. I've lost counts. Baba Barister, Ayinde Barister. Nígbà tó máa sin bàbá, wọ́n sínú sitting room wọn. Àwọn èèyàn ní wọ́n fi ṣe nǹkan ní whatever it was. But they said they wanted to make it a monument where people will be coming in, paying to see it, like an auditorium. Not auditorium, sorry. What do you call that? Museum for people to come in and see Baba's all the things he has done in his lifetime, all the awards he had gotten, and all that. I remember that there was a time, called this, my daddy, what's my daddy's name? Who knows my daddy? Who knows my tatty? Come and tell me about my daddy. King Wasiu Ayinde went to the place, when I saw him going there to, decorate the place, and they opened the place and all that. But we've not seen any activities, any economic activities going on there. Owó wo ló ń yọ fún yín èèyàn Ayinde Barister? Mo kàn fẹ́ mọ̀ ni, torí a rí pé màláìkà lọ tún bẹ̀ ṣe. Wọ́n lọ fún bẹ̀ ní facelift. A rí màláìkà tó wọ bẹ̀, a rí ibi tó sin bàbá sí. Look, if the government of APC, Folashade Folarin, my daddy. If the government of APC cannot make that place a museum, world-class museum, because it was there for them, for Babatunde Raji Fashola and our now president. Yes, Baba wọ́n dúró, wọ́n kọrin. Tẹ́ bá dé gbọ́ pé àwọn tó kọrin tó orin alálùbáríkà ní Barister máa ń kọ. Mọ̀ pàtó tí ń kígbe Nàìjíríà, mọ̀ pàtó bàbá tí ń kọrin Nàìjíríà. Which way Nigeria ń bọ̀ là ń lọ? Ìyẹn kọ́ ni mo wá bá wá o. Ntí mo bá ní àwọn ọmọ Barister. Tí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ò bá yield any economic gain kankan fún country or yourselves, there is no point wasting money. Baba is gone. His soul is gone. It's only the body. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní erùpẹ̀ ni wá. Erùpẹ̀ la máa padà sí. Ẹ gbé bàbá sínú sitting room. Ìyẹn ò ní kí bàbá dìde mọ́. You are saying you don't want his legacies to go. Where is the legacy? Kí ni nǹkan tí yẹn mú wá fún yín? How many people ló lọ Nigeria ló lọ sílé Barister tó lọ wò pé tó lọ fi ṣe tourist attraction? I thought that was what you meant by allowing that to take place. But it's not happening. Lè sọ fún mi pé ọmọ Barister kan ìyà ò jẹ́. Folashade Folarin. Pé bí ò pọ̀ ọmọ Barister kan. Pé gbogbo ọmọ tí Barister fi sílẹ̀ láyé ló dá fún. Ọwọ́ wa ò dọ́gba. Ẹ wò ó, ẹ̀yin ọmọ Barister ni mò ń bá wí o. Tó bá wù yín kẹ́ gbọ́, bó bá wù yín kẹ́ gbà. Ẹ pera yín jókòó. Tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì tó promise yín wípé wọ́n fẹ́ fi ṣe nǹkan, tí wọn ò bá rí nǹkan kan fi ṣe, the property is wasting away. There, your father's soul is gone. Ẹ lọ sin Barister dáadáa. ibi tẹ́ gbé bàbá sí yẹn kò yield anything no. Ẹ kọ́kọ́ wò ó fúnra yín, ẹ wo statistics ẹ̀. Èèyàn mélòó ló ń lọ Nàìjíríà tó lóun fẹ́ lọ wo ilé Barister, tó lóun fẹ́ lọ wo gbogbo nǹkan tí Barister gbà nígbà tó gbọ́jọ́ ayé ẹ̀. How many of them do even celebrate him? It's just one out of many. Ló kàn máa dìde ńjọ́ kan. Ẹ kàn gbé èèyàn sí sitting room, ẹ kàn waste property. Òyìnbó mélòó ló ń ṣe irú ẹ̀? Ẹ jókòó kẹrò. Òyìnbó mélòó ló ń ṣe irú ẹ̀? Tọkàn máa rí nǹkan tó máa fi yield owó fún ẹ̀yin ẹbí, ẹ̀yin ará, tọkàn máa gbé sílẹ̀. Tí government bá fi ṣe museum ni, wọ́n á fi ṣe, ẹ̀yin náà dẹ̀ máa rí owó ń bẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé ẹ̀yin ẹbí ní tòṣì mọ́ láíláí, ìran yóò ní tòṣì mọ́, torí àwọn èèyàn máa wá bẹ̀, wọ́n á fi ṣe tourist attraction. But it is not working. We'll talk more about that. Ẹ má gọra yín o. Ẹ pera yín jókòó. Olórí ẹbí, bàbá kékeré, bàbá kan tó ń jọ Barister báyìí, kí lórúkọ wọn o? Àdìsá àbí kí ló ń jẹ́? Kí lórúkọ bàbá yẹn náà? His first son that looks so much like him. I think it's Ayinla too. Pé wọ́n pè wọ́n lọ, mi tẹ́ mọ́ kọ máa yẹn, wọ́n ń gbé Dublin. Tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀, I don't know if he's still in Dublin. Please, you are his firstborn. Call your family together. There is no Oyinbo that will put that gigantic building down, mansion, and it will just be there, waste away. Where you guys, some of your siblings are hungry. Some of them are selling pure water. Ẹ má bínú. Ẹ dẹ̀ gbé property kan síbẹ̀ yẹn, ó ń waste away. There is no economy sense in it. Kò tiẹ̀ make sense. Ọlọ́run. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run gbogbo èèyàn ọmọ Barister. Ẹ pera yín jọ. Ẹ lọ bá gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì. Tó bá rí nǹkan kan ṣe síbẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ help ara yín. Àbọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ là ń sọ fọ́mọlúàbí. Tó bá dénú ẹ̀, á dòdìndín. Ẹ má gbàgbé o. You're on prevailing issues with Ajoke. On this platform, we talk about prevailing issues. We talk about all the things that are prevailing in the country. Yes, in our society, on social media, everywhere. So that we all can learn one or two things. Please, by His grace, tomorrow, I want to talk about come and marry. I have a case here. I thought I was going to do it over the weekend, but unfortunately, I couldn't. I will call you out tonight. There is a man that is going about promising women that he wants to marry them so that a lè gbowó lọ́wọ́ wọn. I have tried to contact him and he blocked me. So, for you guys that will say, why didn't you contact him now? It's not fair. Ó gbowó lọ́wọ́ obìnrin ni. Obìnrin dẹ̀ ń bí pé kó jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Kó fún òun lọ́wọ́ òun. Come and marry ló fi gbowó lọ́wọ́ obìnrin náà. I will tell you his name. His name, Mr. Maruf Kehinde Tijani. You live in the UK here. Maruf Kehinde Tijani, mi ò tí ì gbé photo yín síta. For all of you or whoever that knows this man, he lives in the UK. Here in the UK, wọ́n ló ti move sí níbo ni lady tí ó ń jẹ yìí wà mo ti gbàgbé but máa sọ bẹ̀yẹn fún yín lọ́la. But Mr. Maruf Kehinde Tijani, ẹ máa ń ṣe come and marry for so many of you ladies in the UK. Wọ́n ti gbà yín, wọ́n ti fi come and marry gbà yín, wọ́n á gbowó lọ́wọ́ yín, wọ́n á sá lọ. Mr. Maruf Tijani Kehinde, tó bá di lọ́la, máa gbé fọ́tò yín síta, máa dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ yín fáráyé. Gbogbo bẹ́ ṣe gba owó lọ́wọ́ ọmọ obìnrin tó ń ṣe ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀, tó ń ṣe wàhálà ní Libya, máa gbé yín síta. Tí ẹ bá pè ní alẹ́ yìí, mo fún yín lálẹ́ yìí, mọ́ ọ̀la. Ọlọ́run ló ní ẹ̀mí wa o. God knows that I'm not here to defame you. I'm here to teach some of our ladies out there. Tí ẹ ń gbà. Because she will not be the only victim. This particular girl. There are loads of them. tẹ́ máa ń gbá. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ ti block mi o. In fact, ẹ bú mi gan. Èébú ò dẹ̀ so, ẹ kúkú mọ̀. Àjọkẹ́ èébú ò so. I will still call you because I know what it is. Kí èèyàn máa ṣiṣẹ́, kí èèyàn kan wá láti ibì kan kó wá fi kọ́ màmá rí gbá. I will call you out tomorrow. Your name is Maruf Kẹ́hìndé Tìjání. Ọlọ́run ló lẹ̀mí wa o. Ọlọ́run á fún wa lẹ́mìí jù ọ̀la lọ. I hope and I pray God gives me my life to still stay till tomorrow and beyond. Yes, God bless you. Ẹ̀yin là á máa bá, èmi náà là á máa sọ̀rọ̀. Lórúkọ Jésù, mi ò ní ṣì sọ, mi ò ní ṣì lẹ́tẹ̀. Láṣẹ Ìdùmarè. God bless you. I love you all. Have a wonderful night. Don't forget, call for all your glasses. Call for your lovely hair. You can see. Ajoke got lovely things. Give me a call. Give me a shout. Let me give you my number again. For all these lovely glasses, you want prescription glasses, call Ajoke. This is Prada. Oh, God. Oh, Prada lele. Ẹ pè mí. The number to call is no, that's not the number. That's not the number. That's not the number. So +44 746625 7385. +44 746625 7385. Thank you so much, Joyayo Jones, and all of you that you have watched me tonight, that you have shared my program. If you didn't share my program, you are not nice. The day I will call and I give you a big gift, you will not get out of it. This is Dior. So call me for all your prescription glasses and all the recommended glasses. All right. Have a wonderful night. Good night. See you tomorrow by God's grace. Bye.